Good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? Brand new week. Let's get it. What's up, Luke? What's up, Jared? What's up, Game Zone? Alright. So this morning we do have some red folders here coming up after 9 o'clock. We've also got GBP 10 PMI. So this will be quite important today. We'll see if the stream runs that long. If we can find any opportunity before then, we'll be in and out. But yeah, that's something we need to take note of. And then we've got some USD news tomorrow. Yeah, a whole lot of red folders this week, as we can see. We've got the Japanese yen, interest rates, and statement on Friday, so that's going to be interesting. You saw the breakdowns on the Discord group. Alright, first targets were for the week were 170. Alright, based off the fact that we are bullish here on GJ, higher time frame, very much bullish. I said last week this candle closed with a wick to the upside, very weak candle, but we've closed above resistance, and fundamentally we are still bullish here on GJ, even with everything going on with these interventions. So this candle right here, this was from some Bank of Japan or Chinese interventions going on last week. And what I said in the Discord group was that these moves, alright, even though we're pushing down in price here, they get faded out very quickly and generally are setting up for better buy opportunities. Now that was pretty clear as we've opened up and moved straight back up to the highs of this range, basically at market open. So we'll have to see at this point. Right now I'd say that price is back in this range. I'd like to see us close above 170. Yeah, we might have to wait for the news for that. So I think what I'll be looking for here is a closure above 170, that resistance. Otherwise, if we pull back to support here, maybe form like a double bottom, maybe something like that. Other than that, price is in a range right now on GJ, and we do have some news coming up, so let's stay clear of this until we can close above resistance here for some more buys. Let's have a look at this on the 4 hour. 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hour we closed above this resistance right here. So you can see these levels here on the 4 hour. We were struggling to create higher highs. These were almost like lower lows here on the 4 hour. So we started to break structure on that previous 4 hour, closing above this previous 4 hour resistance. Now we have this bullish momentum back in the picture. As you can see, this new 4 hour candles formed the bottom wick and we came up to break the highs. We're now moving up. I would expect us to fill this wick to the left here. So potentially it's quite tricky. Yeah, we'll see. I'm also looking at potential buys above 169, 360. Okay, let's have a quick look at gold. gold, alright, the analysis was that we've closed back into the range here based off the weekly time frame. Okay, we basically tapped our weekly targets yesterday of filling that wick, and then this candle came up on Friday with those currency interventions, and we've closed back bullish within the range. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to move up all the way and fill this range on the weekly. Right, you got to understand that higher time frame we are bearish here on gold and bullish on the dollar. Now we actually had something very similar to this in September. If you have a look at this weekly candle right here, okay, we closed on that weekly support bullish, and in next week, the week before FOMC, September FOMC, price just tipped off. So we could potentially see something very similar to that, where even though we are in a range here, once this high time frame momentum kicks back in, I believe that we should move back down to 1620s and 1577 with ease if we do start to see these Fed speakers. So we do have a couple Fed speakers this week, not many, but if they give us some insight into what may happen at next week's interest rates, then we could see us start to move bearish here on gold again. On the breakdowns, one of the levels I was looking at was 1670. You can see this level we've tapped quite perfectly and rejected. So let's remove all of this analysis, and right now you could say that we formed support right here at about 1653. So I'd be pretty happy to take sales on the break of 1653. Your 4-hour candle, yeah, we had this initial 4-hour candle push up into that 1670 level, come back all the way down, close bearish. This previous candle did close bullish, so if we start to break highs here and flip on this current 4-hour, we could then potentially drive up and fill this wick. That's also something that could happen here. So let's see, we've got resistance here at 1658. And we could have potential buys above there. Do have about 30 pips here to this resistance, and then to fill that wick is 100 plus pips. So yeah, like I said, based off that 4-hour candle, if we flip bullish again, you could potentially see us fill these wicks here, or fill this previous 4-hour wick. So I've got bars above 1658. And like I said, we have already tapped into that 1670 level that we were looking at, and right now it does look like we are struggling to move up here. So if we can close below 1653,750, then potential sells right there. Got about a 48 pip range moving down here to our first targets. So let's see what happens here. So GJ moving up here, filling this wick that I was talking about. Just at this point, it's pretty tricky for entries. If anything, what I would have liked here is potentially that 4-hour entry. Got that closure above resistance. Got these wicks to fill. Lots of bullish momentum right now. One issue is here on GJ, we have news coming up. We do have about 2 hours until news, but we've already seen some volume here this morning, so London Open might be quite dead as we await that news. What's up, Chad? What's up, Steve? What's up, Wayne? A lot going on with the UK politics right now. Their Prime Minister resigned last week, and then over the weekend Boris Johnson got back into the race for Prime Minister, but then he pulled out. So that's the fact that he's pulled out, I think, has fueled some strength here on the pound. My weekend was pretty good, man. Went for a spa day on Saturday. Went for a nice massage, couples massage. Yeah, it was good. How about yours? I'm thinking to have buy stops on the break of this 4-hour high. It just comes down to the timing. Timing and stop loss. Because right now stops are pretty big. And I also don't think we'll have enough time before London Open. When will you get access to the OG Discord? One day, brother. Went to Blackadam. What is Blackadam? Where is Blackadam? I don't even want to say potential buys above 169, to be honest. It's just too messy on the 4-hour now. Yeah, what the hell, DJ? Black Adam. He never put the space. I was wondering what he meant. Oh, he's trying to get me in trouble here. If this setup was a little bit better on the lower time frame, I'd be happy to take buys off of support, but to me it's a little bit messy in this range. Also your previous hourly was quite bearish here, so I'd rather see us break the highs before executing buys. But I kind of like this setup on the 15 that we've closed bullish. We formed support here once again. We're breaking these highs, looking for price to move up to the top of the range here and then flip bullish on the 4-hour. So if we had got involved on the break of these highs, stops would be just more than 20 pips, and we'd probably go break even as that 4-hour candle flips. Yeah, we're moving up here with some velocity. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put buy stops on the break of the current 4-hour candle high. And then I'm going to use current 15-minute candle stops. catch GJBYs? Unfortunately not. Alright, so buy stop on the break of current 4-hour candle highs, stops below this current 15-minute candle for 45 pips. Break-even point is about 25 pips away and final targets are 78 pips away. My bad. 1658. Power stop 1658.850. Yeah, this lower time frame structure looks really nice. We should move up and flip bullish on this 4-hour candle. Hope it gets triggered within a year. Actually, we've only really got maybe another 20 minutes for this to get triggered, otherwise I'll delete it. Oh, is that what you're saying, Shaker? Yeah, if we had buy stops at 1758, they may never get triggered. Well, not until World War III starts. So here, GJ's already had a really nice move up today. This was basically the idea in the breakdown, is that we should continue to move bullish and fill this weekly wick. Now, we've basically tapped into our first targets here, and price is currently sitting at resistance. We have London open in half an hour, and we have news in 2 hours. So, at this point, I'm not too eager on GJ. I think any opportunity for now we've already missed. So at this point you may want to wait for news to be released. Guys, chat's getting pretty mad with you guys. Everyone better leave a like. Where's the best place to learn fundamentals? Capital hungry. Nowhere else. Maybe me, but I learned from Capital Hungry. So yeah, even Chad knows. If the stream doesn't have 30 likes in the next 2 minutes, I'm gonna end it. Nah, I'm joking. I'm not really phased. It seems like chat cares more than me. Yeah, the 30-minute candle's about to close. Looks like it's going to close nice and bullish, in line with the 4-hour bias here. I still just think it's a little bit too choppy to be taking trades within this range. But I'll leave the buy stops in for the next 10 minutes or so, and if we do get triggered in, we can potentially use current candle stops. So what I mean by that is your new candle should open up, form a bottom wick, and then as it moves up and breaks these highs, we'll get triggered into our buys. Sorry. Something like this. And then we can have our stop loss below this current candle, making stops a little bit smaller. Yeah, the 1 minute also looked really clean there to move up. If you want to learn price action, find a stream you vibe with and keep joining streams every day until you start seeing what they're seeing. Yeah, that's one thing about people hopping on streams, is there's actually so many people streaming. You can just jump between streams and find trades, but you guys are never really going to learn anything. So like FFF Trader says there, find someone who you click with and stick with them and just show up every day. Stop loss is right now still to be determined because I'm wanting to use current candle stops. Initially was looking at that previous 15 minutes as a stop, so 16.54, 350, 360, but those stops would have been 44 pips. If this is our bottom wick, we can have a 36 pip stop. Hey Chad, that's the way. Yeah, chat, looks like I may have to delete past stops here. Give it a couple more minutes, but it's not looking too good. Hey, FFF Trader, why are you beefing with me? I'm on Discord if you wanna hop on. This is the range we are in here on GJ at the moment. I would really like to see us break out of this range before taking any trades here. We could potentially have some sells below 168.390, but you know, this is what happens when you're in a range. We've got our most recent price action giving us a nice clean range here, but if you look left, you've got a lot of troublesome areas. So I'd rather just stay out of this range. And to be taking sells here is also going against the trend, so a little bit risky. I don't like GJ at the moment, and I'm going to leave it for now Wait for the news. Yeah, Chadwell Khabib is the best. He is the best. I'm gonna delete bar stops here. We are moving down, but price is still in this range. If we close below support, we'll be looking at sells for London Open in about 23 minutes. Yeah, I was never a fan of Khabib, but you can't really argue the fact that he was pretty dominant. But he really did a hit and run on the UFC. He could have stayed much longer and been one of the greatest of all time, but he was just there, got his belt and left. It's just their fighting style is quite boring, but it's effective. I understand that, but at the same time, you know, it's also the entertainment game. So you really want to be watching guys wrestling the whole time? I want to see guys fuck each other up. I want to see them boxing and not rolling around on the ground like, yeah. Anyway, I was really hoping Charles would win this past weekend, but deep down I kind of knew that it was most likely going to be Islam. Yo, Volk coming for the belt. I don't know, man. I wish. I heard he's gonna fight Islam, but it's gonna be hectic. Goku's still the best. Alright guys, we've got 20 minutes until London Open. I'm gonna go make some coffee quick and I'll be right back. What do I think about the direction of DXY for the rest of the month? Obviously, we are very bullish on the dollar. But looking at this structure on the daily, you are consolidating right now. So whichever way we break out of this consolidation, if we break out to the downside, then you could potentially, hold on. Could potentially see a double bottom being formed here for us to then move bullish again. But yeah, it looks like we are forming support at the bottom of this little like intraday range. So if we can move up, break resistance of this range right here, then obviously we would expect to see a continuation of dollar domination. What's up?
I was checking if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can. It's a little bit fuzzy.
I'm driving.
Coming into town.
You get my voice note?
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Just whatever the fuck I sent. I said, I'm dropping my father off at work, and then I'm going to Carl. I'm gonna sit by Carl till trading's done, and then I'm gonna go to gym. So that's what you can do gym at 11, if not.
Oh, I replied to your message. I thought you said voice note. Yeah, I got your message. I replied. I said I'll have to see because I really want to eat.
So eat at 10, bro, then gym at 11. But I mean, I told you, if you can't, bro. I'll go gym alone, that's fine.
We'll see how the stream goes. Hopefully we'll be done by 10.
Okay, did you take anything yet?
Nothing.
Okay, alright.
Okay, cool.
Bro, an empty cup is junk, by the way.
What?
It's cup.
What's this?
Empty 5.
What do you mean? I prefer to MT4.
You can't look at the chart nicely on your, like, MetaTrader 4, just like when you look at your chart on the phone, it's 10 times better than MetaTrader 5, bro. Fucking 10 times better. So,
no, I don't know. I've gotten used to MetaTrader 5 now.
Can you make your screen black or white at the back? On MetaTrader 5. You don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
I've got it on black. I haven't really tried to put it on white.
I promise you, if you just try to put it on white and see if yours does, because I try to put mine on white and it stays black. So I don't know if that's because my phone's on like that dark thing you can put it on, or if the MetaTrader 5 just doesn't do it. I don't know. Yeah, almost said does it. Yes.
Yeah, no.
Doesn't switch over.
It doesn't.
It's fucking weird, dude. I don't know. Maybe because it's like on dark mode, your phone or some shit. I don't know.
I've messed up my colors now. Fuck.
Just go back to custom and it'll be fine.
No, it's gone. It's gone.
Why is it not a custom?
But I can't make the background white though. Just stays
Yeah,
black.
it's meant to be custom though. I'm here by Carl. I'll join the Discord now again. I'll just need phone in.
Okay, cool.
Okay, sure.
Sure. Chad, surely the Discord link for FTMO is on their website. It'll be really nice if we can close below support here at London Open in 9 minutes. Do I like NBA? I don't really watch it or follow it. Funnily enough though, Kobe is like one of my role models. That guy's mindset is just different. Jared asked about the monetization. Yeah, I'm not getting any money from YouTube. My background music is keeps getting copyrighted. Even though I've got a license for it, you just have to go through a process. For every video, for every song, you have to upload a license, whatever. So I just leave it, man. These gold cells are starting to look juicy. We've got 5 minutes here. They're seeing sells on XAG USD. Okay. That's silver. You can send a chart to the Discord. The Discord link is in the video description. Yeah, personally I would probably put my break-even point right around here at 19,125.
Cool.
What's up? Is that earned?
Oops.
What's up, Oro Fox?
Give me from my laptop there.
Oh yeah, it's quite faint. But I can hear you.
I'll just run on my phone, it's fine. I don't trust Garland breaking anyway.
Is
Yeah,
Braden the... Oh god. This is not looking amazing right now. We've moved back up into the range. Your 15-minute candles flipping bullish, so is your hourly. So we may have to wait a little bit longer for a candle to close, either below support here or above resistance. Alright, so here we go, London Open. We've closed in the range here on gold, and GJ also nothing, close below resistance. Sorry about the notifications, guys. I still haven't figured out how to turn them off. You can see here on the 15-minute we also had this little trend line, and that previous 15-minute had broken below but never closed below. Came back up, closed bullish, respecting this trend line, closed back within the range. So pretty tough. Just gotta wait for price to have a little bit more clear direction. Market's very well maybe waiting on all of this PMI news. Also got PMI for the dollar later today. Keep in mind, we could still flip bullish here on this 4-hour. Load shedding. The one issue I have with this is your current candle has no bottom wick. I would expect price to continue moving up here if we do flip bullish on the 4-hour candle. But yeah, that no bottom wick on this current candle is really not the best. The thing is, even though we're anticipating price to continue driving up once the 4-hour flips, if this current hourly and 30-minute candle have no bottom wick, if we had buy stops on the break of these highs right here, okay, price could come up, trigger us in, then come back down and create this bottom wick. So that's why I'm staying out of buys right now, or not placing buy stops on the break of the 4-hour highs. If we did have a little bit of a bottom wick here, I would be happy to replace those buy stops we had earlier, but it's really not ticking all the boxes right now. We'll see what happens here once we break the highs. We'll take notes if we do drive up. If we don't drive up, we know that we made the right choice. But either way, this is my plan. This candle doesn't have a bottom wick, so I'm going to stay out of it. Like Shaker says, first few minutes of these new candles or London Open can be a little bit fishy, especially when direction is a little bit unclear. So we don't want to get faked out here on that initial opening move, and then we get the real move in the next 15-30 minutes. Even if it drives, it isn't worth the risk. Exactly, 100%. GJ looking to break previous highs. Yeah, we could break these highs, but this to me is also not really worth the risk. We haven't closed above this resistance level. 4-hour, you've also got resistance. You've got resistance all over the place right here. And like I was saying, we've already had quite a strong move up. We've got news coming shortly, so you may just want to stay patient here on GJ. I definitely want to stay patient. Wait for something a little bit more clean. The only thing I'm really interested in right now, if we do break above 170, I wanted to say 1700. Keep mixing up gold and GJ, but yeah, if we break above 170, I'll be interested in bars above there. Hourly candle closure above 169.460. Yeah, if you could close above here on an hourly, that should be pretty good. You do have a lot of wicks in this area, a lot of rejections. But if we could close above this resistance, then there's a much higher probability of us then filling this range up to 170. But if your candles are not closing above, we could easily push up, like all of these wicks here. Price could push up and then come back down, close back below this resistance. So that's why you want to wait for a closure above this level to be taking buys. You can see here on gold, we actually did flip bullish on the 4 hour for a second, and we straight rejected that resistance. Coming back down on this candle, looks like we may flip bearish. Daily flip. Okay. Yeah, it seems like as we tapped that resistance, we just rejected. So this is what we wanted to be careful of. Yeah, here's Shaker's chart. Like I was saying on GJ, you really want to see a closure above this level before taking buys here. FFF Trade has also been sharing a lot of nice information here. Some information and breakdowns for the week ahead. What's up? I do. What the hell is a hand roll? Okay. Okay. Is it happy eating? Yeah, no, I'm keen. Yeah, I'm keen. Okay. Yeah, that sushi is nice from that place. Okay, cool. Looking good. We need to see a closure below support here. So this 15-minute candle is about to close. Yeah, stops are quite big right now, but maybe we can make a plan here. Let's see if your new candle can pull up here and form a nice steep top wick. We can probably use current candle stops. If this 15-minute closes on support, then we'll wait for the 30-minute candle. I just realized that I had Nico on mute and I had a whole conversation with him. Guys probably thought I was crazy. So your 15-minute candle closed with a nice rejection to this resistance. We closed bearish, and we've closed below this kind of trend line. So looking good to move down here, but I'll need to see a 30-minute candle close below this support at 16.53.
Hey Connor, did you hear what I told you earlier? What I asked about the ranges?
The ranges, what do you mean?
I told you, remember I said last week, I said the new range is going to be
Oh,
1667.
I was thinking about it.
1614.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. You said 16?
14 and 1667.
Yeah, spot on. I actually wanted to mention it on the stream today because I was thinking about it yesterday. The ranges you mentioned, 16,
67 and 1614, so it went up by extra 4 pips and it missed the bottom by like 3 or 4 pips.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
close enough.
was pretty spot on.
Oh, well, depends, unless today this thing goes and breaks those levels. But then, other than that,
But I
I still
mean,
believe it's on new level.
look, based on the 4 hour, I would say that is definitely the range that we are in. 4
Yeah,
hour
I
looks
was
like
looking
we
at
formed resistance.
You know that daily, that higher time frame analysis I sent you? That I
Yeah.
did at like 1 in the morning. I told you to take with a pinch of salt. That one.
Yeah, I remember.
So that thing. I mean, if I just had what's that thing called? The arrow thing that you put down that is it's the path. You know the path thing that
yeah.
you put down. So when I put the path thing, obviously I didn't put it like straight up thinking that gold's gonna run up like a mad thing. I just put it at an angle, you know. But
Yeah.
it really seems to be following that path, and that's what's concerning me because that path goes pretty much higher than 1670. So yeah.
I'll have another look at your chart now.
But I already deleted that chart because I told you I'd take with a pinch of salt.
But it was good. It was a nice, clean analysis.
Yeah, but I just did the color cut because I was trying to keep myself awake at 1 and didn't feel like sleeping. So there's lots of color. Yeah, looks like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Beginner trader, putting in colors.
Yeah, we're moving down here in gold.
Can I ask you something, sir? Are you sell stopping at? Fuck. Oh, never mind.
Nah, I've got no ideas for sell stops here.
The only idea I had was 48 too, but then if you look a little bit more left on a 1 hour, there's another range out at 46. There's a wick, so it's kind of cock.
Yeah, below. I think that would have been the trade for the day, below 53. Right 50. Now, I don't know.
No, I don't think that is because of what's going on to the left, bro. There's lots of like consolidation on like maybe a 20 to 30 pip range right underneath that. So
yeah, it's not the cleanest range, but it's just the fact that we are breaking support with volume.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying. Like if we got to like 48, the sell stop would be more valid. Basically just because breaking all those lows, all that like structure. But then if you look far left, there's like an annoying wick that's like 46.4 or something like that, which is kind of irritating. I would have said let's sell stop that.
Yeah, right here this range below 48 does look really good, but then if you look a little bit further to the left, you've got all this support right here. Yeah, we'll see. There's still opportunity here if this 30-minute candle can pull up a little bit, close with a wick to fill. What do you guys think will happen with Euro USD? You need to understand that the dollar is very strong at the moment, so anything to the dollar is probably bearish right now. Or right now, probably in consolidation, but higher time frame, bearish. So like I say, in consolidation, but if you zoom out, overall bearish. So right now, 4 hour looks like it's in a little range here. If we reject this resistance, you could see us come down. But you could potentially even see us pull back further. Could see us pull back further, but like I say, overall bearish, so you'd probably be looking for sells from this level. Obviously you can zoom in here, and if you're breaking this lower time frame resistance, you can take advantage of these bars moving back up. But just like with the breakdown on Discord for gold, where I said that there may be opportunities early in the week for buys. Overall, we are bearish. We have interest rates next week, and what we've seen for the last FOMC was those interest rates were priced in the week before, and we've actually got a very similar setup here to the last FOMC event. So right here, this was September, the week of that September FOMC event. And then this was the week before where we moved down, and it was actually priced in before the fact. So basically, what I was saying was, sure, there's potential for some buys early on in the week, but you want to be aware of what's happening here, and that we are just pulling up to better price points for taking sells here. So this could potentially even be our top wick for the weekly candle, and we may just see us run down for the rest of the week from these levels 1670. That was one of the key levels I gave to look out for on the Discord, and we actually tapped that level quite perfectly. And as you can see, right now price is struggling to move back up to this highs. We're pushing lower here, breaking previous 4-hour lows. This 4-hour candle here might, by the looks of things, close with a very strong bearish candle here, and then we could potentially be looking at a smoothing down for the rest of the day, or even just closing bearish, something like that, on today's candle. Then tomorrow we could be looking at moving down back into support here. So yeah, I wouldn't say that we missed this move. There was just no entry. That wasn't my trade to take. Even on the lower time frames here, it was quite tricky. Maybe could have had an impulse entry here, but I don't think it was worth the risk. Stops would have been quite big as well. There was just nothing to do there. On hourly, lots of room to move down. Have to be patient and wait for price to set up.
Give you an idea, Chris.
Yeah.
We sell stop at 47.75. Well, depending on your spread, obviously. But the low of that 1 hour candle to the left, you'll see what I'm talking about. And then stop lossing at 51 basically, which is the high of that. I don't know how to explain this thing. I'll just send you a screenshot quickly. Check your phone and you get my idea. But that TP is obviously not including runners, Connor. So that's just like a BE point, closed partial point.
That looks decent. It just depends how the candles form, because I want to put that stop loss above.
That's the problem I'm having, is finding a stop loss, because if you find stop loss above it, it's like fucking 80 pips, bro. 70, 80 pips if you go above current candle.
I'd rather see this candle close below 48 and then wait for a top wick to be formed. But yeah, based off the hourly, that range is quite nice, from 47 down to like 39.
Yeah, because like I can see us selling 47.80, 47.70, depending on what your spread is, but like the stop loss, finding the stop loss for this entry is the problem.
Yeah.
So that's what I just said, because I mean, fuck, the stop loss I found was already like 30 pips, I think, 30 plus pips.
Would BE point be 44.80? Yeah, I think that's a pretty good level to go break even right there.
Can I be honest? All I did was say at 25 pips, I'm gonna close 75% and leave a runner. I don't really have a TP. The lowest TP I have is down here, but like fucking 30, I think. But I just put it in there. I just decided that if I do take the trade, I'll close 25 pips, I'll close 75% out.
Guys, I'm not going to stay too long. Not the cleanest of days.
No, I was going to tell you, Dad, I'm going to enter this trade again. I'm going to self-stop it at 47.8.
Cool.
Just because 30 minutes going up, so I think if it comes back down to continuing, I think 30 breaking at the lows will be the confirmation I want. But
Yeah.
I mean, Gaba quality 10, I'll delete completely. So I'm going to give it 15 minutes and then I'm going to call it. But I think I'm a little bit eager because it's the new account, so if you don't agree with the trade, just tell me.
Maybe it is a bit rushed. I just don't like, there's not a whole lot of... But you got yourself stop on the break of 47.
Yeah, 47.8. And then like I told you, I put a stop loss. My stop loss low-key makes a bit of sense because it's like the low of the... You see those candles consolidating on a 30-minute? My
Yeah.
stop loss is basically not the previous candle, the candle before that. The low of that wick is where my stop loss is at. So it's basically the low of the consolidation of the candle's bodies.
I would maybe say wait, because the thing is, I think there is still room to maybe move up. You're gonna have problems at 44 or 45, which doesn't leave you much range.
I'm break even by then already. Well, I've secured 75%, I should say. I'm not break even yet, but I've secured 75%.
And to the left, this like consolidation here.
You see, the thing is, my BE point, my 75% closure is at 45.3, bro. That's 25 pips if I get in where I want to get in and don't get slipped.
Stops are quite big, just obviously make sure your lot size is chilled.
Wait, am I being? Oh, that's right. Yeah, but like I said, I'm gonna leave it for now. Like, I'm gonna leave it in for now, and then closer to 4 I'll delete it.
Yeah, you never know with the dollar and gold. You may just
The only reason I'm kind of doing it is
completely
because my higher time frame says that this is gonna be the half, and the rest is just gonna go down.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna stick to what I laid out, and then we'll see.
Oh, that was basically what I was looking at as well. Is to tap into 1670 and look for sells from that level. And we've had a nice rejection off of there.
Yeah, but now it's consolidating after that. So. Yeah.
Anyway.
I do think New York's gonna have those clean breaks that we're trying to find now.
Jared's asking, did you take the trade? No. You never.
No, I'm only getting in at 47 now.
This could even be like the beginning of just some consolidation early on in the week before we drive down later on in the week. To me, it's really not that clean.
I was looking now that my stop loss is basically the previous 50.
It's breaking up. Hello. If this 30-minute candle had closed up a little bit higher, I would be quite interested in sells here using current candle stops. The issue is, if let's say we break this previous candle low now, using current candle stops, as good as it looks, we don't have that much range moving down here to this support. Thanks, live entertainment. What happened? Oh shit. Yeah, I see that screenshot you sent. From your analysis, it looks quite clean. I know, it's mad. It looks like looks like 10 pips.
On the phone doesn't even have the current candle in, bro, so it looks whack. Okay, wait, let me send you a better screenshot, bro.
What is going on there?
What did you hear?
No, I just saw the current candle is like missing on your broker.
It's dumb MetaTrader 5, bro. The way this chart goes and you zoom in and out is retarded. That's why I told you I don't like it. But there, I'll send you a better one now so you can get that. Yeah, there, that's.
Yeah, that 1 hour candle to the left looks quite nice for us to just mirror that candle all the way down to 1639. So you could argue that this candle right here has created clean range. And as we break back into this range, you could potentially see a candle now mirror this all the way back down to 1638.39. But there are obviously levels you have to be careful of, like 1645.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Surely not.
But yeah, stop. Okay, MetaTrader 5, dude. Makes it so whack when I zoom in or out, dude. Yeah, well, you see, now the problem comes, there's 4 minutes left before I delete the sell stop. So
I don't think it's gonna get triggered in.
breaks 50, I think it marks.
Yeah, if it breaks previous candle lows, it might run here.
Like now.
I just thought because it was stalling there and it didn't have much range to fill here, it might see it pull back to that 16, 53, 54.
The thing is, if 15 closes to this bottom range now,
If it doesn't close below support, I'd be skeptical.
I hate MetaTrader fucking file. So Mr. Abrams,
What's up?
do I leave it in before quarter 2?
Nah. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do is I'll plan for sales below 1648,900. But I want to see a candle close
48,900.
below there.
48,900. Why 48,900?
That's that support. Look on a
It's
15
47.
minutes to the left.
You're saying the body's bottom there, not the wick.
Yeah. If you can close
Okay,
below there.
Mine's basically bottom of the wick. Can you hear the dog barking?
Yeah, is it euro or
You know, it's that fucking ugly mud thing with the weird eyes, bro. That had the cone around its head. That
fugly?
thing. You know,
Yesterday, that thing is wild.
you know, it's biting people now, bro. If you walk
Is it?
out Carl's house, it bites you, dude. Yeah, and it's only got one tooth.
It's cause Carl hid that Lalo away from it.
It's upset.
Now it's mad. You guys have never seen a dog act like this. Oh my word. This thing takes a
think that
run up.
dog-
It thinks it's like a lion pouncing on this Lalo, pool Lalo. It attacks it. But it's got like no teeth, so it doesn't even pop it. It just
Even had
shaking
a
it
fucking
around.
cone on his head when it did it, bro. What do you
Oh
mean?
yeah.
'Cause of its
Oh
eyes
yeah.
or
I don't
something.
think it could get to it because of the cone on its head. So it would try like run up and get some momentum.
Yeah, I'm deleting sell stops now.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, score assist, what I said, so they're gone.
Yeah, especially since we've tapped into the support now. This 15-minute candle's closed. We could definitely see price retrace. This is actually something similar to what happened on Friday, where price
Yeah,
went against me when I was in that sell.
I
And
wanna set him at the front. Which sell are you talking about? On no.
Friday.
What sell? Oh, yes. No, that was last week. What Friday are you talking about?
It was last week
Last
Friday.
week. What? Oh, yeah, before you left, yes, sorry, I remember. You see that 30-minute low that's about to be broken, the candles. Nah, bro. The thing is, even if we got in, there's so many fucking wicks and bodies everywhere to the left.
Yeah, it is a little bit tough at the moment.
Because as soon as you enter the low, there's a 47 that's got to be broken before it's clear and full up. 40,
It's breaking up there.
there's levels. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I was saying, if you look to the left, like, even if we enter the sell stop now, like 47 is the first mark to break to get to 43, and then it's like there's wicks everywhere, so like there's no like clear confirmation, which is quite fucking annoying.
I think sells are gonna be a lot more clear once we break below like 1640, 1638.
I think I'm gonna leave my sell stop in. What was this?
Use current 15-minute highs as a stop.
Yeah, so I'm thinking now too. I'm just trying to figure out where my stop loss is gonna go.
gonna wait and see
Yeah,
how the hourly candle closes here.
that's not bad. If I get in at 47.90, stop loss 50.4. That's really nothing. It's like a 20 pip stop loss, and I mean that's 0.5% risk. But I mean, if 15 flips now and starts showing those fucking 2 weeks to the bottom, wait, let me. Yeah.
This most recent price action, like, this looks clean. This range right here. But I just really don't like that you've got some significant levels to the left here. Did you put in a sell note?
Nope. We're just chatting, that's all. Just chatting. Yeah, man. You're gonna. If I'll send you this analysis that I'm looking at now, you're also gonna wanna sell this bitch, bro. Oh, never mind. We're deleting alles. No. Thomas after breaks the body hard. The previous 15 are deleted. So we're waiting. Let's see.
Yeah, no, I'm not happy with that.
Like
I said, that 15 just didn't really have a whole lot of range to drive down. It's right at that support.
At the end of the day, it never broke its previous low, dude. So, like,
Yeah.
I mean, we weren't even looking at something yet. We were just considering it until the low is broken. Then, yeah, consideration probably becomes valid. But nah, this thing still looks clean to sell. Fuck. But if you look at the 15 to the left of it, you'll see that we had like the 215 bearish candles that came through, broke it, and then everything after that is gone to the top. Nah, it's a no trade day, Connor.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's a no trade day, bro. I'm gonna go look at GJ quickly. Have you noticed I don't talk about GJ anymore because I'm trying to avoid it a bit.
Yeah, I think I've realized you have to pick and choose your days on GJ. When it's in a range like this, just leave it alone.
I mean, justice. Did you see how many? Wow. Did you see how many touches there are on a 1 hour to the top range, bro? Of like 169.
Yeah, no, it's
400.
mad. It's a lot of wicks there. That's how we were saying. A close above 169, 450 will be nice. Other than that, it's just this range is quite ugly.
The moment you get to 170, it's like, okay, I mean, I suppose you'd probably BE by then, so. No, she just got too, bro. I'm sorry, I won't trade this thing. Because if you buy it, you're buying into resistance technically that you're waiting to break.
And the thing is, there's news in like 40 minutes. So
can
we'll
I
have to
tell you,
wait for that.
Buying GJ is not on my plate. I'm gonna be honest with you. It is hard to buy it now. It can go very wrong. So
I think above resistance it'll be fine. I'm happy to take buys above. Once you've actually closed above some of this this area here. Other than that, no.
It's been a week since we've gotten above 170. I think maybe more than a week. What's the date?
It was the 17th. Last week Monday. We were tapping into 170.
Oh yeah, the 17th of October, bro. We tapped at 170. Nah. Yeah, if we close above that, then fucking probably, but nah. And did you see what happened at this morning in Asian session when market open, bro? This big ass candle here.
Dude.
Like what?
I think on other brokers it's like it's a gap. It actually opened up with a gap.
16932.
But that was quite a lot of volume.
Am I seeing this wrong, bro? It's 400 pips, that big ass candle.
400 pips. Yep. From Asian highs to Asian lows, 400 pips. That's mad.
Bro, wait, isn't this... This isn't the opening candle, Connor. This is the 1 o'clock candle. I'm not tripping.
Oh, that big bearish candle was the 1 o'clock candle. I think it basically filled that gap that was left. If you look at another broker, you'll see a gap.
Yeah, I'm looking at a gap on TradingView, aren't you?
No, I used the Orlando chart. On FXCM, you can see the gap here.
Wait, what fucking chart am I using then?
See, this gap basically creates a clean range. When you talk about clean ranges, so that right there was basically a range. Once we broke back into that range, price filled that range very quickly.
Yeah, I don't know what chart I was on, but I had a gap in. But now when I went to a handle, I see what you're saying. No gap.
Yeah, I think it's a no trade day for London session. I'm not really liking where gold is sitting right now. Maybe if you get a bearish 4-hour candle closure, and then your new 4-hour can come up, create a top wick, and you'll on the lower time frames, that will be basically a pullback, looking for resistance to form to potentially look for further sells. Other than that,
I'm gonna put an info trade in, and then I'll check it out later. I'm not gonna take a trade. I'm just putting an info trade. I'm gonna put that sell stop in that I said, and I'm gonna put my stop loss at 51, which is like, when you look back, there's a high there, but whatever, it doesn't matter. At 51, and then yeah, entries at 47.09, 47.9, and then I'm gonna last it, see what happens.
paper trade.
Yep, I call it info trade. You call it paper trade. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So put in your paper trade too, but like not now on stream, because you're gonna get those monkeys in chat that we're gonna take it. So
I don't know. There's nothing. I want
there's
to
nothing
I want to
crazy.
see price come back up to 1653. I'd maybe take something off like a 5-minute from there. If we can come back up, form resistance on a lower time frame, retesting like this trend line, retesting 1653 for further sales, that might be nice. Yeah, direction is just unclear. I'm gonna call it a no trade day.
Oh, so no trade. It's done. It's 12 to 10. So also, Connor, I wanted to ask you, bro. I rose down. Hopper's 10. No more trades. So are you agreeing with that at Hopper's 10? Because I mean, if you're still sitting or looking at the market at Hopper's 10 with no trade in yet, then I mean, are we really gonna take something after Hopper's 10?
I'd probably wait for the 4-hour candle to close. There is some volume in and around Asian close at 11, which I do like to execute on, but it's not every day that I'm going to sit here till 11. That's the thing.
Yeah, Phil.
Yeah.
Looks like there's volume coming in now. Well, not a much, but a bit. Anyway. So Uncle, you fetching me, and then we're going. I'm fetching you, and then we're going to happy eating.
I can fetch you. I'm with K, eh?
Yeah, she coming with to jump.
Nah.
Are you coming to jump?
Chat, am I going to gym?
Yes, he fucking is.
I just want to eat a solid meal, dude. I don't want to eat a little piece of sushi and go train. I want to eat my chicken and rice.
It's rice, bro. Like, let me just send you a picture of what hand roll is, dude. It is like perfect for before gym, Connor. That's why I'm saying let's go do that.
There
I don't want to
better
go do
be
it. Have a
fat chicken breast in there.
Oh my god. Where do you ever see it? I wouldn't trust it from there. Let me not to say that.
There's 3 minutes here. Let's wait for this hourly candle to close, but I don't think we'll get anything.
To have a picnic with you and Kay. I want to go there to eat before jump.
Hold on, I'm gonna come now. go to the gym or call Andrew Tate.
Who said that? I laughed.
Little Josh.
Well, little Josh Connor said to me the other day in the gym, if you have a heart attack, all you do is stand up, stop acting. So, someone follows Andrew Tate.
I was the one who's gonna have a heart attack. You have a tolerance to all the pre-workout. Yeah, I was suffering. Been having heart palpitations all week.
Yeah, I'll tell you something when we're together, bro, and then you see how you feel about all that fucking caffeine I've been taking.
Alright guys, so we've closed on support here. Very strong bearish hourly close, but yeah, right on support. And a lot of rejections in this area, yeah, this consolidation area. So I'm not going to be selling into that. I'm going to call it a day right here. GJ, you have news in half an hour. So just be patient here. And yeah, just be careful of this range. I'd be very interested if you got an hourly candle closure above 169, 460 or 170. But this previous hourly candle has now closed bearish on resistance. So anything could happen here. That's going to be me, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy. Cheers.
If it's easy, take it home. I'm joking. Don't.
Hey. Oh, cheers.
Uncle Con, when you're done there, look at your WhatsApp and then tell me what you think of those hand rolls.
Okay.
And you can choose what you said. I mean, wait, stream off.
No, it's on.
I almost said some fucking shit loud, dude. It's a good thing I asked.